PlayStation.
Now we're going to give you some strategies to help you do more of your math in your head instead of writing it down on paper or punching it into a calculator. The more we can handle in our heads, the faster we become.
When we can do things fast and easy, it seems more like a game and less like work.
I like the sound of that.
Me too.
This lesson is called Round and Adjust. We call a number a round number when it's an even 10.
You know how easy it is to count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90.
I think we get the idea. Now adding by even tens is really easy too. So we're going to take advantage of those easy operations that you already do so well.
Here's a problem. 28 plus 35. Not too hard, but it would be a lot easier if one of the numbers was an even 10.
Take a look at the hundreds chart a minute. When a number is only 1 or 2 steps away from an even 10, there is an easy adjustment we can make. Suppose we just increased our 28 by 2 to make it 30.
That makes the mental addition easy. 30 plus 35 is 65. Now all we need to do is readjust our answer by the same amount. We increased one of our numbers by 2, so we must decrease the answer by 2. Our real answer is 63.
Let's try this one. 57 plus 19. Now 19 is just 1 away from an even 10, so we'll increase it by 1 to make it 20. Mentally add left to right. 57 plus 20 is 77. But now we need to readjust the answer, decreasing it by 1 to make it 76. Try this one. 39 plus 16.
Psst. Are either of the numbers close to an even 10?
Well, if we increase our 39 by just 1 step, it would become 40.
That's an easy mental addition. 40 plus 16 is 56. Now we must readjust our answer, decreasing it by 1 to 55.
Here's another. 23 plus 18.
Is there a number close to an even 10?
Well, yes, 18 can be increased by 2 to make it 20. 20 plus 23 is 43. Now readjust the answer. Decrease it by 2 to make it 41.
Which of these numbers is close to an even 10? 728 is. Let's increase it by 2 to 730. Adding left to right, we get 794. Since we increased by 2, we must decrease our answer by 2. The real answer is 792.
6. 64. 94. 153. 274.
'Well, suppose we had 190 plus 136. Well, I just round 190 up on 10 to 200. Now we can mentally add 200 plus 136. The answer? 336. But don't forget to adjust the answer back down by 10. Our real answer is 326. Here's an example with thousands. 2,454 plus 2,800.
The 2,800 is just 2 hundredths away from 3,000. So we'll round it up by that 200 and have the easy mental problem 2,454 plus 3,000. Well, that is 5,454. But then we need to adjust the answer back down by the 200, making it 5,254.
When I'm doing the rounding in these problems, I don't make the adjustments on paper. I just do it in my head. But before I write the answer down, I remind myself to adjust it back again.
$413. 316. 527. 652. 455. 6,206. 6,207. 5,415. 3,034. 5,363. 4,468.
'Have a look at the hundreds chart again. We've been working with numbers that are just one or two places less than an even 10. But we could use the same principle if a number was just one or two more than an even 10. We just have to remember that if we adjust a number down, we have to readjust our answer up again.
46 plus 21. Notice the 21 is only one step greater than the easy to add 20. If we decrease 21 to 20, we can add it in our head. 46 plus 20. 66. Now we must readjust our answer back up one to 67.
Here's one that has a number only two steps more than an even 10. 62 plus 27. Now we should decrease the 62 by 2. Simply think 60 plus 27. That's 87. Now readjust your answer back up by 2. 89.
Simple.
$78. 67. 88. 76. 58. 497. 498. 984. 967. 595. 471.
'Let's take a look at compatible numbers.
Compatible numbers. That's an interesting idea. I know what compatible people are.
Well, compatible numbers are two numbers that add to a nice round number. I mean like 10, 100, or 1,000. Well, we're going to be looking for compatibles that add to 10. That will make adding columns of numbers easier.
When we look at a column of numbers, we want our minds to pop those combinations together just like two magnets click together.
When we recognize tens, we can count them in our head. And then we just add on any numbers that are left over.
Here's a problem. Let's see how it works. I like to use my pencil to cross off the numbers as I use them. Well, that way I don't get confused. Right off, I see a 5 on the top and the lower 5. That's 10.
And I see a 3 and a 7 close together. Well, that's 20.
And then there's a 6 and a 4 way apart. That's 30.
Well, no other numbers left, so our answer is 30.
Hey, this is kind of like hide and seek.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
5 and 5 are 10. 3 and 7 make 20. No more 10s, so 29, 33. Sometimes if I don't want to count out loud, I keep track of the number of 10s on my hands.
Here's another. 4 and 6 are 10. 2 and 8 make 20. No more 10s, so 25, 29.
This one's a little longer. 1 and 9, 10. 5 and 5, 20. 4 and 6, 30. No more 10s, so 38, 41.
When I get to the end of my groups of 10, I look at the numbers that are left to see which is the biggest. I like to tack on the biggest number next, and then any smaller numbers last. It's easy to add a big number to an even 10. And then I only have smaller numbers left to deal with.
Ah, yes. Answers for the drills. Oh, right here. 33. $28 would be the answer. $37. Ah, 39. This one's 36. 36 would be the answer. This one would be 40. Oh, my little chickadee, your eyes are like 39. I can believe that it was a 46.
Lots of people find it easier to add than to subtract. So when I found out that you could get the answer to a subtraction problem by adding, I wanted to find out how. And you know, it really works.
Well, how can we subtract by adding?
Well, you may have done it already when you were first learning how to subtract. One easy way to solve a problem was to start with a smaller number and count on until you reached the larger number. Well, say you had a number like 9 minus 5. So you said 5, and then you counted on 6, 7, 8, 9. That was 4 counts, so the answer was 4.
Well, yeah, I forgot I used to do that. But how can that help me now?
Well, you can use the same idea with larger subtraction problems. You know how easy it is to count on by tens. If you start with, let's say, 23, for example, and count on by tens, you'd have 33, 43, 53, 63, 73.
Yeah, we've been through that before. But how can that help me subtract?
Well, let's take a subtraction problem, and I'll show you how we can add on to get the answer. Okay, 72 minus 45. We start with a smaller number, 45, and add on until we get to the larger number, 72. We just keep track of how much we add, and that's our answer.
Show me how you do it.
I start with 45 and count on by tens until there isn't any room for another 10. I'll keep track of how many tens I use on my hand. Okay, here we go. 45, 55, 65. That's 2 10s. I can't use more 10s because that would add to more than 72. So now I add on the number of ones it takes to get to 72. Now, 5 ones to 70, and 2 more to 72. That's 7 ones. 2 10s and 7 ones is 27.
Would you do another one while I watch?
Sure. 86 minus 35. Start with 35. 45, 55, 65, 75, 85. And 1 more to 86. 5 10s and a 1 makes 51.
Okay, I think I'm ready to try one out.
Okay, how about 49 minus 27?
27, 37, 47. Well, that's 20, plus 2 more to 49. That gives us an answer of 22. I think I'm going to like subtracting by adding.
Okay, one last one together. 60 minus 23. Start with a 23. 33, 43, 53. 7 more takes me to 60. 30 and 7 is 37.
$13. $68. $38. $55. $41. $48. $37. $19. $59. $35. $58. $46. $35. $52.